Did you know Toyota was founded in 1937? Imagine this. It's the 1930s in Japan. The world is changing fast. Cars are becoming the future. But Japan barely has an automobile industry. Most vehicles on the road are imported from America. And then one family decides to change everything. But here's the crazy part. Toyota didn't even start as a car company. It started with weaving machines. Before Toyota became one of the biggest automakers in history, the Toyota family made textile looms, giant machines used to weave fabric automatically. The founder, Sakichi Toyoda, was known as the king of inventors in Japan. He created revolutionary automatic weaving machines that made the family rich, but his son, Kichiro Toyoda, had a different dream: cars. During a trip to Europe and America, Kichiro became obsessed with automobiles. He saw how Ford factories mass-produced cars and realized Japan would eventually need its own automotive industry. So he convinced the family company to invest in something incredibly risky, building cars from scratch. At the time, this sounded almost impossible. Japan lacked the technology, it lacked the experience, and competing against giant American brands like Ford Motor Company and General Motors seemed insane. But Kichiro refused to give up. The company secretly began studying foreign cars, taking engines apart piece by piece to understand how they worked. Eventually, they built their first prototype vehicle, the Toyota A1 passenger car. And in 1937, Toyota Motor Corporation was officially founded. But even the company's name has a hidden story. Originally, the family name was Toyoda. So why did it become Toyota? Because in Japanese writing, Toyota takes 8 brush strokes to write, and the number 8 is considered lucky in Japanese culture. The new name also sounded cleaner and more modern. Soon after launching, Toyota faced enormous problems. Japan entered World War II, and instead of building passenger cars, Toyota mainly produced military trucks. Resources were so limited that some trucks only had a single headlight. And after the war, things became even worse. Japan's economy collapsed. Factories were damaged. People were poor. Toyota was nearly bankrupt. At one point, the company was so desperate that workers went on strike for months. It looked like Toyota might disappear forever. But then, Toyota changed the way cars were made forever. Instead of copying massive American factories, Toyota developed a completely different system called the Toyota Production System. Today, people know it as lean manufacturing. The idea was simple but genius. Build only what is needed, waste nothing, improve constantly. This philosophy became known as Kaizen, meaning continuous improvement, and it transformed Toyota into a global powerhouse. By the 1970s, Toyota cars became famous for something every driver wanted: reliability. While many cars broke down often, Toyotas gained a reputation for lasting hundreds of thousands of miles. Cars like the Toyota Corolla and Toyota Land Cruiser became legendary around the world. Then came the 1990s. Toyota shocked the industry again by betting on hybrid technology long before most companies believed in it. In 1997, Toyota introduced the Toyota Prius, one of the first mass-produced hybrid cars ever made. At first, people laughed at it. Years later, almost every major car company followed Toyota's lead. Today, Toyota is one of the largest automakers on Earth, producing millions of vehicles every year and selling cars in nearly every country. And it all began from a small family business making weaving machines. So next time you see a Toyota on the road, remember, you're looking at a company built from invention, risk, survival, and one man's impossible dream.